Come in. Hi, Ms. Hall. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Maria, and I'm a support member here at Yummy Tummy.
All right.
Thank you.
Maria.
Take a seat. So I've heard from a couple of my coworkers about what you're going through with your daughter. So that's why I asked you if you wanted to meet with me today. And as I can see, you did. So I'm really happy that you wanted to. So before we start, I want to let you know a couple of things. First of all, this office is a safe space. So you're free to share your emotions, your feelings, and nothing's gonna go out of this office. But at the same time, if you're in danger or you're endangering someone else's life, I'm a mandated reporter, so I would have to breach that confidentiality in that case. And I also want to let you know that I'm going to be jotting down a couple of notes throughout the session, and it's not me being disrespectful. I just want to keep some of the key things you will be saying today.
Okay.
In order to help you out. So can you please tell me what's going on?
Well, my daughter's husband died, which is very sad, and she's decided that she now needs to have me move in with her.
Okay, I see.
But when her husband was alive, apparently I was fine living by myself. So I have a lot of pressure with her making me move in with her. She's going to have a garage sale and she's selling off my stuff.
Okay.
I'm in a huge panic and I'm really upset with her, but I don't know how to talk to her without hurting her feelings.
Okay, I see. So, if I'm understanding correctly from what you're saying, is that you're feeling like your daughter is not asking you
No, she didn't ask.
what you want to do. She's not taking your word at all into consideration in this matter.
Right.
But how does that make you feel as the mother?
Well, I raised her and took care of her to raise her to be independent and to take care of herself, which is great, and she was doing that. But now I think what she needs to do is grieve her husband and not try to fill that void with me being in her home. It's hard to have an empty house that's quiet. And I think that's where this concern is coming from. Because when she was married, I seemed to be perfectly fine that I lived on my own.
Can you tell me a little bit about your daily routine? How is it a day in Mrs. Hall's life?
I get up, I go to the school, I reshelf books, I read to the kids, I go to your facility and eat lunch to talk with my friends. I might be there on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or I might be there on Monday, Thursday, just whatever fits in my schedule. And we talk to find out where we're going to be or what we're going to do. We might go to the show on Tuesday because it's $5 day for the movies.
Yes.
We're smart and frugal. And I just hang out with my friends, I volunteer, I work with kids.
So you're an independent woman.
Totally. And if my car doesn't work, I'm close enough that I can walk to my elementary school. I don't need to move somewhere else. It's not convenient for me at all.
Okay, good to know. I was gonna ask you, since I've heard from a couple of my coworkers that you lost your husband a couple of years ago, have you actually tried sitting down with your daughter and discussing, the grieving process as you've experienced, the loss of your husband, and kind of like making that remark with your daughter that grieving is a different process for each individual?
I think it's hard for her to listen to somebody close in the family. And she seems to know better. I think right now she just doesn't want to listen.
So, I've been thinking as I'm listening to you right now, that I think it would be a good thing for your daughter to join a grieving support group.
I'll drive her there.
So, just, you know, if you want to, I've printed out, there is a list of a couple of facilities here in the city of Arlington that offer grieving services.
Grief counseling?
Yes, grieving, counseling. So, you know, I don't know, like, you can try and, you know, talk about that with your daughter. I'm willing to sit down with you, with her. By any chance, does your daughter have any children?
No, and I think that's part of the problem, that
Okay.
there's no one else. She feels alone.
Okay. So the other thing I would actually recommend for both of you is family therapy. You know, I'm willing to sit down and be the mediator between you and your daughter, but if you guys want a family therapist, I also have a friend that I can refer you guys to if you want
Is there
to.
somewhere we can meet and go over this together? It might be better if it comes from you.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
if I say I was concerned and came to find somebody, then it might go over better than me saying, hey, look at these places. I think you need grief counseling.
Yeah, I understand. So yeah, I can meet with you guys, you know, grab a cup of coffee, or you can bring her here.
Okay.
And
What time do you close?
I'm usually here until 4 p.m. So, you know,
Okay,
8
so it'd
a.m.
have to be somewhere after, because she works till 5.
Okay, I can make some time.
Even like a McDonald's.
Yes.
That would be fine.
Of
Okay.
course. And then the other thing I was going to suggest to you, just in case, you know, your daughter doesn't change her mind about the garage sale and, you know, selling your possessions.
Could just have my house rekeyed.
Yes. But, you know, you can, I don't know if you've actually thought about having a power of attorney. Do you have a sister or a brother?
No, she is the power of attorney because she's most likely going to live longer than my brother.
But you know, you can also change that just for that moment, and you can
That's
have
true.
a general power of attorney or a real estate power of attorney, which would be just related to your property and your things.
Okay.
That would be something you can consider.
Okay.
And I think there is one form under this one that talks about the one beneath
The last
this
one. Oh, okay.
yes, is about a general power of attorney, and then this one is real estate power of attorney.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, it could be just for a small period of time, as we can actually get to talk to your daughter, and you know, hopefully she changes her mind. That could be something you can consider
Okay.
as well. And the last thing I have for you is that here at Yummy Tummy, we actually have a help guide for grieving. So
Okay.
you can give that a read as well, and you know, you can consider the tips they give in that pamphlet. But like I said, if you're willing to and she's willing to, I can meet with you guys and we can have a small session with your daughter. I can get to know your daughter, and it can be, you know, a one-on-one, or it can be both of you with me. Like, it all
Okay.
depends on.
Well, if you could have some information about grieving for her, if we start out together,
Absolutely.
hopefully she could stay and talk with you for a little while I go get a cup of coffee and walk around.
Okay, sounds great. Well, anyways, you have my contact information, right?
Yes,
And
it's on here.
yes, you can contact me
Oh, this
at
is mine too.
anytime, and well, I'll be seeing you around.
Okay.
So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help you
Okay.
and your daughter. So
All right. Thank you so much.
thank you for coming. Have a great day.
All right. Grab my phone.